Hey everyone, it's Brian the Apple Nerd here, and I know I haven't posted a video in a while. I'm gonna start posting a whole lot more often because I have a whole lot more video ideas now. And today I'm going to show you how you can clone yourself in Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere Pro. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so before I start showing you the editing process, I want to explain to you a few things real quick. So before you do this, you should really script it out, because if you don't script it out, it's not really going to look as good when you edit it together. So that's just a word of advice. If you want to freehand it, then go ahead. So let's go ahead and get into the editing portion. We're going to start with Final Cut Pro, and then we're going to move on to Adobe Premiere Pro. I've left timestamps in the description on which software I'm using, and if you want, you can click the little chapters button near the bottom here, and you can skip to that chapter. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have our two clips right here. So let's go ahead and drag the first one into the timeline. I'm gonna get rid of that first part there because that's just the clap test to sync up my audio with the other recording device that I have, which, yeah, I use a separate recording device because my camera doesn't have an audio in port. So we have our first clip here from the intro. So let's go ahead and drag our second clip in here. And we want to try and make sure these are both synced up. Okay, that actually came out better than I expected because I'm actually editing this for the first time, like right here, live with you guys. So you're going to want to place your second video on top of your first video, like you see here, and then you're going to go over here to the effects browser, and then you're going to select either draw mask or shape mask. I'm going to use a shape mask for this one. So let's go ahead and move this around and adjust it, sort of bring out the edges. So as you can see, I kind of cut myself off a little bit there. That was on my fault. I probably should have like had the screen a little bit closer. So that's basically it for editing the cloning process. Now if you want to do like multiple videos, you can like do like the same principle, or if you want to make the mask a little bit better or a little different, you can manually draw it yourself with the draw mask. So that is it for Final Cut Pro. Now we're going to move over to Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, before I start, I should say that this is Adobe Premiere Pro 2022, and I am not 100% sure on how to use it. It should be the same as 2021 because that's what I'm used to, but I know they changed a lot with 2022, so just bear with me on this one. So basically, same principle as before. You're going to take your first video, drag it onto your timeline, get rid of anything that you don't want, and then you take your second video, and you might want to make these bigger so you can see exactly what you're working with. Okay, so you're gonna have your tools over here. Now this is very important because I just made this mistake earlier. The pen tool and the rectangle tool here is not used for masking. It is used for creating shapes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to your effect controls, opacity, and then you're going to select either the square or the pen, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to adjust the points on the square, and then I'm probably going to go in to this clip and then probably just boost everything because it just came out so bad. But so yeah, that's basically how you clone yourself in both Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro. There is a little more to it, but that's the basic overview, and that's what I promised to cover in this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.